Good morning, everyone. So traditionally, I'm doing a second eye video in English. I'm trying different eye pencils, and not that I didn't know about Tom Ford pencil. I had several before. This one is chocolate. I had, but I just got yesterday Heliotropium number 6, which is a dark purple. There is a tiny like a hint of chocolate in it as well, brown, dark brown. I quite like the color, though it's not ideal for me because I'm blue-eyed, and this is for really green eyes. Purple is for green eyes. So, but what I'm trying to do, just to check how they perform, I have already compared Pat McGrath Perma Gel eyeliner. I also compared Skyliner, which is also gel pencil, which is a little bit slightly drier than Pat McGrath, still quite good. Hasn't really stayed on my upper lid, neither of them, for the duration of time I expected. So far, I used Tom Ford before, and from discussions with my audience, obviously with you guys, and my own experience, I do realize it is to do with the oiliness of the skin of the upper eyelid. So we'll see how this goes. In the interest of fairness, I'm using all the same products to prepare my eye. I've done on all of them previously as well. Tom Ford EMOTIONPROOF eye primer, and just a tiny bit of. I just woke up. I'm off today, but I just woke up and I had a very long sleep. And today I'm a little bit puffier than usual for myself this time of the morning. So it's 9 o'clock, and all I had is a little bit of this touche eclair, and this place needs hiding. And that's it really. Eye primer, EMOTIONPROOF, and touche eclair for under my eyes a little bit. So I can't say that my eye is overly prepared. Somebody said to use, and I know it myself, if you use drier products, like for example Bobbi Brown eyeshadow as a primer, almost in the way of a powder. I quite like this nude color. I can't remember what's it called. It's really light MAC. You can see I haven't used it here, but I know for the pencil to stay on, this is what you should use really. But because I haven't used them in my first 2 videos when I did Pat McGrath and Kylie, I didn't think it's fair to start using them now to test this pencil, because the result will be better, and we want, well, it might be better, but we need fair ground, so to say, and even ground for all of them to start. So this one is Heliotropium number 6, Tom Ford EMOTIONPROOF. So I have done just here. I also do waterline, despite the fact that it's not exactly my color for waterline. It should be brown, really, bronze or copper for blue eyes, or blue, navy or gray, but not purple. We'll see. This I'm only doing to test the durability and longevity. So it's not as oily as Pat McGrath, not as sort of thick and in terms of the pigment. Also, I like quite a lot. I like Charlotte Tilbury Barbarella Brown. My favorite of all times is Dior number 594, which is dark brown, which is also very good, long-lasting pencil. So why did I buy this? I don't know. I just keep buying pencils. It will stop one day. Then I switch to lipsticks again. So it's not, as you can see, it's not really sort of highly pigmented. Remember, just being careful, because these pencils, what I don't like is that, first of all, you don't know when they end. They can end at any time. But also, you don't need to sharpen them, which is kind of good on one hand. On the other hand, if you pull out just a little bit too much, like I just did here, and then you start applying, they can break, they can snip quite easily. So in terms of pigmentation, it's probably closer to Kylie than Pat McGrath. It's got its own little like character, really. So this is where I find additional value when you put under your lashes, underneath. It's not a very pleasant procedure. It's like going into your waterline from there, but it gives a better sort of depth of the look of the eye, and eyes look more expressive. There's more drama straight away. So there we go. So I want to hold on this eye. This was Russian eye. I want to see how long it's gonna last on my upper lids, especially. It's not very easy place to work on because of the oiliness of the skin. But I do know that if I was to start all this trial all over again, which I might, with a right preparation just on the top of a primer to put one of those drier products. This is eyeshadow, dry eyeshadow by either MAC or Bobbi Brown. I'm not gonna go mad and buy more of this because they're pretty much the same, and they just need to create like canvas, but a drier ground for the eye to land on. So, and I just do my bottom line. It doesn't glide as easy as Pat McGrath, but maybe because of that, it has a staying power. I liked my previous, oh gosh, what's it called? Which is sort of another dark brown pencil. So we'll see. Okay, so this is how I probably leave it. It's just my sort of weekend. I'm on short annual leave, so this will be my weekend look, and I will be checking in with you throughout the day because I'm at home. I've got some errands. I've got to run to the butcher and stuff like that, but then I come back and then we'll be doing things around. I'm planning to do some sewing and maybe sitting in the garden, maybe even have a little bit of sun. I don't know. But the eyes, I promise not to touch. I promise, and I'm not putting eye mascara because mascara kind of masks the whole overall look. And I think mascara also helps to keep the pencil in place. If you apply it from the roots and you sort of seal that application. And I think for that reason I'm just not going to do it for now because I want to know how the pencil performs. Okay, so we'll see. It doesn't go very easily between the lashes, I must admit, because it's not that oily. It's not that sort of easy glide. But I would rather have that. I would rather don't have easy glide sort of feature in it, but to stay on later. I'm not asking for 10 hours. I don't need 10 hours. At least 8 hours, you know. I think I'm done on this one for now. It might not be the best lining in the world. I'm not 100% happy with how it applies. It's just a little bit too, you see here, it's just a tiny bit too dry, and I have to go all over again. So I expected it to be a little bit more creamy, maybe. But if you have it creamy, it doesn't stay. So all right, let's just see if this actually justifies. Application isn't easiest, but let's see if it stays. And this challenge of application justifies the end result. That's what we want to know. All right, my dears, I'm going to go and I will check in with you, let's just say around lunchtime. And then at the end of the day, I pretend it's full working day, okay? And I promise not to do anything crazy, not to go under rain, no chance today at all. Looks like it's totally blue sky, which is very unusual for England. Plus 34 today, God help us. All right, I'll see you very soon. So, right, I'm just checking in. It's midday. It's really, really hot. I have been, running around some errands and really sort of just had to get changed because it's so warm. It's getting to 34, I think, later today. I have sweated a bit. I was doing a bit deadheading around the garden. We're preparing for barbecue tonight, so I thought, funny enough, I was sweating. My face was a bit wet, but I wonder what's going on there. I think the line is still there. I think it's pretty much still in. So everything is in. I had a tiny, I think, residue of pencil here on my lid, so it's stuck like a stamped. I guess there isn't a perfect eyeliner unless you do a tattoo, which I'm not gonna do. I will check in with you in a few hours again. You can probably tell by my face that I have been really busy. It was a really hot day. It has been still very warm. The top temperature today here where I live in Milton Keynes, it was plus 32. That is quite hot for us. Also, I have been quite busy. I was driving around, I was walking, and I did some garden work, I did some other stuff, and just general errands, things you need to do. And what else? I was sweating appropriately. I haven't got any other makeup on me today. I just put a bit of lipstick back on again, so I look more or less like a human. But as far as this pencil is concerned, I think out of 3, I had Kylie, obviously, yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah. Day before it was Pat McGrath. Out of 3, I think Tom Ford is probably most long-lasting. It says emotion-proof, but we already know that we're not talking about necessarily waterproof. We're talking about oiliness and the resistance to oil resistance, so to say. Also, waterline, I have noticed, still remains. I won't say, well, not too much on this side for some reason, but it's still a little bit there. So I think it's not bad. Also, given that it is actually over 9 hours now, because I tried Pat McGrath for about 6 hours, and we knew result. It was this side of the eyelid was absolutely clear. It's gone. Though between the lashes, it did keep very well. Kylie was pretty much the same, and I think Tom Ford has got better staying power. I haven't powdered. I haven't put any powder underneath. All I used was Emotion-Proof eye primer, and just underneath here I used a bit of Touche Eclair. That's it. That was it. I haven't used anything else today. No makeup at all, because it's just so hot. So my conclusion so far, I think I prefer Tom Ford out of all. I also quite like, there is a beautiful pencil which I don't really use much. I don't know why, but I kind of keep it, I think. I save it. I need to find it. I've got like 55,000 pencils. I don't know why I've got them. But it's Sisley. Sisley, I quite like those Chanel ones. They are extremely good, long-lasting styler pencils. I've got 2 colors. I've got Rouge Noir, which I'm now ordering back up, and that is brown, electric brown. And I have one more coming by Lancome, long-lasting as well. As soon as the Hypnose Lancome arrives, I will do that test as well. But what I can say, this is 9 hours wear. I haven't touched, I haven't topped up, I even forgot about it actually. And now we're just doing barbecue and it's ever so hot there. And I said, I need to finish doing this because it's unfair you know, in relation to other brands, because I did 4 or 5 hours, like 5 hours, maybe 6, testing on others, and this is 9 hours. So this is still looking better than Pat McGrath after 5 or 6 hours. So that says something. There we go. So this is my conclusion so far. Tom Ford, and I still love my Dior, as I said, and the Chanel styler is absolutely stunning as well. So we will see. We'll continue testing. I will probably do Dior 594 tomorrow, which is it is long lasting. It says waterproof, but it's not grease proof. It's not oil proof. All right. I will see you very soon. Don't go away. Don't unsubscribe, because there's more videos coming. See you later.